Every kitchen treasure begins its life as a rugged piece of raw iron ore, waiting for a legendary transformation in the heart of the foundry today. In the early morning light of the foundry's outdoor yard, massive piles of raw iron and recycled scrap metal stand as silent witnesses to history. Here, iron is not just a material, it is the starting point of a persistent journey of rebirth that has spanned centuries of craftsmanship and skill. The artisan feels the raw power trapped within the stone, knowing that soon this cold mass will flow like liquid fire to become something beautiful. Powerful machinery begins the process, moving tons of raw materials onto the conveyor belts as iron dust dances in the golden morning sunlight of the yard. The rhythmic sound of metal on metal echoes through the air, signaling the start of a transformation that will eventually grace the finest kitchens worldwide. Precision is key from the very start, as experts monitor the chemical balance of the raw materials on advanced control panels to ensure the highest quality. Every batch is tested to meet strict standards, ensuring that the final cast iron pan is not only durable but also safe for all culinary users. At 1500 degrees Celsius, we reach the threshold of true change. The intense heat begins to break down the solid form of the raw iron. The raw iron sheds its old, rugged shape, surrendering to the fire to become a pure, flowing essence that is ready for its brand new mission. The environment is a dramatic contrast of cool industrial grays and the roaring incandescent oranges of molten metal, where man and machine master the elements. Liquid metal flows like volcanic lava, a river of fire that carries the potential for 1,000 pans, cascading with a brilliant shower of golden sparks. Each spark tells a story of energy and heat, as the iron reaches its peak liquid state, purified and refined by the constant roar of the furnace. The artisan's steady hand removes the slag, ensuring only the cleanest metal remains. It is a delicate task performed amidst the sweltering heat of the fire. Hard work and dedication are etched into every movement. The heat is punishing, but the pursuit of perfection drives every single person in this foundry. Science meets tradition as the molten iron is sampled for purity, checking for the perfect balance of elements required for a lifetime of kitchen performance. The digital confirmation ensures that the iron is free from contaminants, meeting the highest food safety standards for a product that will touch your family's food. The glowing payload moves toward the casting line, a beacon of light in the factory, carrying the liquid soul of the future cast iron pans. Ready for the next stage, the iron is now at its most vulnerable and powerful, waiting to be shaped by the earth and the artist's vision. Now we turn to the earth. A special blend of fine sand and clay is prepared to create the molds that will shape the liquid iron. The sand must be perfect, breathable, yet firm enough to hold the intricate details of the pan's design under the immense pressure of the casting process. The Disomatic machine applies massive pressure, instantly transforming loose sand into a precise mold, capturing every curve and handle detail with absolute mechanical accuracy. Two halves of the mold come together in a perfect marriage, creating the hollow space where the molten iron will soon find its permanent home. A continuous line of molds marches forward, a testament to the harmony between modern mass production and the ancient principles of sand casting technology. Despite the automation, the artisan's eye is irreplaceable. A soft brush removes the tiniest dust particles to ensure a flawless surface on the final casting. Every detail, from the rim to the brand logo, must be sharp and clear. This is where the pan's identity is first truly established in the earth. Air clears the path, leaving a pristine void. This silence within the sand will soon be filled with the roar of liquid metal in a moment. The molding floor is a place of quiet precision, the calm before the fiery storm that will bring the iron and the sand together for creation. The sand mold is the soul's vessel. Its texture will determine the feel of the pan, a subtle signature of the traditional casting process we use. Final checks are complete. The stage is set for the most critical moment of the journey, the birth of the pan through fire and earth combined. The pour begins. Liquid iron at its peak temperature flows into the sand, filling every crevice of the mold to create the pan's solid form. A mystical blue smoke rises as the heat of the iron meets the damp earth. This is the moment of conception, where liquid becomes solid. The mold breathes as gas escapes, allowing the heavy iron to settle into the perfect shape of a pan that will last for generations to come. Inside the cooling tunnel, the transition occurs. The iron begins to lose its fiery glow, turning from a liquid state into a solid, durable metal. Time and temperature work together. The once glowing iron is now trapped in the embrace of the sand, slowly gaining the strength it will need for cooking. The shakeout begins. Intense vibrations break the sand's grip, unveiling the raw, dark shape of the newly born cast iron pan for the very first time. The pan emerges from its cocoon. It is rough and unrefined, yet it carries the undeniable weight and power of the high-quality iron we use. Still warm from the furnace, the pan is a testament to the intersection of fire and earth, a solid object born from a chaotic liquid beginning. The metallic clink of the pans is the sound of success. Hundreds of new vessels are ready to be refined and polished by our skilled craftsmen. The first inspection ensures that the casting is sound. Only the perfect shells will move forward to be transformed into finished kitchen treasures by us. The refinement process starts with high-pressure cleaning. Sandblasting strips away the rough exterior to reveal the smooth, clean grey iron underneath the surface. Like a sculptor revealing a statue, the machine uncovers the true beauty of the iron, preparing the surface for the many hands-on steps that follow. Now, the human touch takes over. Skilled artisans grind away every imperfection, ensuring the rim is smooth and the handle is comfortable for the cook's hand. Each spark is a step toward perfection. The artisan feels the metal, adjusting their pressure to create a seamless finish that machines alone could never achieve. Ultrasonic waves penetrate every microscopic pore, removing all traces of metal dust and impurities, ensuring the pan is surgically clean for the final seasoning stage. The quality check includes a sound test. A clear, bell-like ring tells us the iron is solid and free of any hidden internal cracks or flaws. Polishing enhances the pan's natural luster. This smooth surface is crucial for creating the legendary non-stick properties that cast iron is so well known for. Nothing escapes the artisan's critical gaze. Every pan is treated as a unique piece of art, receiving the attention it deserves before leaving the shop. The transformation is nearly complete. From raw, rusted ore to these sleek, silver-grey vessels, the journey of rebirth is visible in every single finished pan. The iron is now prepared to receive its final coat, the seasoning that will protect it and make it a functional tool for the modern home chef. The final touch is the seasoning. A thin layer of natural vegetable oil is applied, which will bond with the iron during the high-heat baking process. Inside the kiln, the oil and iron become one. The heat creates a durable black patina that protects the pan and improves its performance with every use. The result is a stunning, deep black finish. This is the classic look of a high-quality cast iron pan, achieved through natural heat and vegetable oil. Our logo is a mark of pride and a guarantee of quality, etched into the metal to remind every cook of the heritage behind their favorite tool. From the industrial fire to the heart of the home, the pan has finally arrived. It is now a treasure, all ready to create countless family meals. The ultimate test is in the cooking. Listen to that sizzle as an egg slides perfectly across the surface, proving the power of our traditional seasoning. With every meal, this pan will only get better. It is a tool that learns, grows, and becomes a part of your family's unique culinary history. The artisan's work is complete. Seeing the final product in use is the greatest reward for the thousands of hours of labor and fiery heat endured. The cycle of rebirth continues. As one pan enters a home, another piece of raw ore enters the furnace, carrying on a legacy of iron. Cast iron, a legacy of fire, heart, and soul. A kitchen treasure that truly lasts forever. Thank you for being a part of our long journey.